Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the channel where metal speaks, history breathes, and forgotten coins come alive with tales untold. Today, we take a deep breath and dive into the heart of a coin that may seem ordinary, even overlooked. A coin you might pass over on a table tucked under a pile of receipts or resting in a dusty drawer. But what if I told you this small silver coin holds the legacy of a nation's strength, honor, and enduring spirit? This is the story of the 2008 South Korean 101 coin. A coin not just made of metal, but of memory. So before you scroll away or think, oh, just another coin, I invite you to stay. Because what you're about to uncover isn't just currency. It's a piece of South Korea's soul. And perhaps a reason to look closer at the change in your own hands. Let's start with the coin itself. At first glance, the 2008 South Korean 101 coin feels simple, modest. It's silver in color, round in shape, 24 millimeters in diameter, and weighs about 5.42 grams. It feels light in the palm, but heavier in meaning. It's made of copper nickel, giving it that soft silver shine, not too bright, not too dull. A quiet resilience, much like the nation it belongs to. On one side, you see a number, 100. Clear, bold, and centered. Above it, the year 2008. Below it, 3 Korean characters that read Hanggugenheng, meaning Bank of Korea. But flip it over, and now the story begins. Engraved on the obverse side is a man, calm, stern, and wise. He wears a traditional Korean hat with a long beard and timeless eyes. His name? Yi Sun-sin. To many outside Korea, that name may not ring a bell. But in South Korea, Yi Sun-sin isn't just a historical figure, he is a national hero, a symbol of unwavering courage. He was a naval commander in the late 16th century, best known for defending Korea against the Japanese invasions during the Imjin War. With limited resources and relentless enemies, he designed the world's first ironclad warship, the Turtle Ship, or Gyeobukseon, and led Korea to some of its greatest military victories. His strategic brilliance and loyalty to his country earned him a place not just in textbooks, but in every Korean heart. And now, in every 101 coin. But why 2008? That year might not seem remarkable on its own, but in the larger fabric of Korean history, 2008 was a bridge between eras. South Korea was rising as a digital powerhouse, its technology and culture making waves around the world, from Samsung smartphones to K-pop's growing fame. Amid all this progress, the 101 coin remained a constant. Passed between hands in markets, vending machines, and family dinners, it was there in moments big and small. Each coin silently carried the face of Admiral Yi Sun-sin, a daily reminder of where South Korea came from, even as it sped into the future. We often underestimate coins. They're small, they're common, and they feel insignificant in a world chasing bigger things. But the 101 coin isn't just metal. It's a message. Think about it. Every time a South Korean child buys their first snack, every time a busker plays for loose change, every time a grandmother counts coins to buy ingredients for kimchi stew, the 101 is there. And when it's this particular version, minted in 2008 with the same care and precision as every other year, it becomes more than a coin. It becomes a memory keeper, a silent witness to everyday life. Let's take a closer look at the design. The reverse is simple, 100, large and clear, no frills, no flourish. It's about value, clarity, and purpose. Below, the name Bank of Korea grounds the coin in authority. But it's the obverse, with Yi Sun-sin, that turns heads. His expression isn't soft, but it's not harsh either. It's deliberate, stoic, unflinching, just like his legacy. The detail in his traditional armor, the sharp lines of his face, and the quiet strength in his eyes. It all says, we endured. We protect. We remember. This isn't just artwork, it's national pride, pressed into copper nickel. Now let's talk about something many of you are wondering. Is it valuable? And here's the honest answer. The 2008 South Korean 101 coin, in regular circulated condition, does not hold high monetary value in the numismatic market. In most cases, it's worth its face value or slightly more, especially if it's in uncirculated or mint condition. Collectors might pay anywhere between a few cents to a couple of dollars, depending on condition, rarity of errors, or pristine packaging. But it's important to know, this isn't a coin that sells for thousands or makes headlines in auction houses. And that's okay, because its value lies elsewhere. It's a cultural artifact, a connection to national pride, a reminder of a hero, a piece of the everyday Korean story. That said, there are collectors who look for mint errors in this coin. Things like misaligned dies, doubled lettering, off-center strikes, weak strikes, die cracks, or rotation. These minting anomalies can turn an ordinary coin into something more collectible. And while they may not fetch massive amounts, they spark curiosity and can sometimes earn moderate premiums from interested buyers. If you come across a 2008 101 coin with unusual features, it's worth getting it examined by a coin grading service. Companies like PCGS or NGC provide professional evaluation and can authenticate errors, and even minor errors can increase a coin's worth for the right collector. But again, keep your expectations real. It's not about millions, it's about meaning. In the global context, South Korean coins have recently gained interest. Why? Because South Korea's cultural rise through K-pop, K-dramas, technology, and beauty trends has made the country a global fascination. And with that, collectors around the world are starting to pay more attention to South Korean currency. Coins like the 101 are becoming souvenirs, educational tools, and even conversation pieces. They're showing up in classrooms, museums, and collector forums far beyond Asia. So even if it's not a high-value coin, it's a coin in high demand, not for profit, but for passion. Why this coin still matters. What makes the 2008 101 coin special isn't rarity or price, it's presence. It's in millions of pockets, yes, but it's also in millions of stories. Maybe someone saved it from a first trip to Seoul. Maybe it was handed over during a quiet coffee moment. Maybe it jingled in a soldier's pocket during mandatory service. Maybe it sat in a wishing fountain near the Han River. This coin has lived 1,000 lives, quietly, consistently. Not flashy, not famous, just faithful. And in a world where everything moves fast and attention fades, that kind of reliability is priceless. Let me share a small story. A Korean student studying abroad in Canada once said she kept a 101 coin in her wallet, not for spending, but for strength. Whenever she felt homesick, she would take it out and rub her thumb across Yi Sun-sin's face. "He reminds me to be brave," she said. "He didn't run, so I won't either." That's what this coin is. It's a quiet whisper. Stand your ground. Hold your values. Remember where you came from. You don't need gold to feel rich. Sometimes all it takes is copper, nickel, and courage. If you have one of these coins and want to preserve it, treat it well. Store it in a dry place. Use coin holders or capsules to avoid fingerprints or scratches. Don't clean it harshly. Collectors value original patina. And if you believe your coin is uncirculated or has mint errors, consider sending it for professional grading. While the market isn't huge for modern Korean coins yet, the demand is growing, and a certified coin has a better chance of holding its place in numismatic history. You don't have to chase rare coins to be a collector. Sometimes collecting is about connection, about learning stories, holding history in your hand, and seeing the past come alive in metal form. The 2008 South Korean 101 coin is perfect for this. It teaches us about Admiral Yi's legacy, South Korea's resilience, the beauty of modern minting, and the way simple things hold profound meaning. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, this coin offers something real, something grounding. So what's the final word? This isn't a coin that will buy you a mansion, But it's a coin that might teach you about loyalty, history, and national pride. It might lead you into a deeper love for collecting. It might start a conversation with someone across the world. And just maybe, it will remind you that value isn't always measured in dollars. Sometimes, it's measured in legacy. Thanks for joining us on this journey through metal and memory. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with fellow explorers, because every coin deserves a voice, and every viewer deserves a story. And remember, next time you find a 101 coin, don't just see it as change. See it as a chapter, a whisper from the past. Until next time, stay curious, keep collecting, and never stop exploring the coins that connect us all.